Well, how you going, guys? I hope you've all had a really great Christmas. It is the 27th today, so we had a quiet one over Christmas. Clayton has gone out in the boat a couple of times, and because we're going to be using it whilst he's off work a little bit next week, I've decided today's the day to do some maintenance jobs that I've been needing to do for a little while now. So in the floor of the Seajay here, so we've got these little hatches where we keep our safety gear and then the batteries, but this hatch, as you can probably see, is very rotten. So my job today is to remove, and I'm gonna change that piece of wood and re-stick it back on, take the hinges off and cut out a new piece of wood and recarpet it. So I have to remove this is a separate piece, solid piece to the hatch lid, but because the hinges are under that one piece of carpet, I have to remove this whole bit of wood first, and then I'm going to recarpet the whole lot. Righto, so this is the state of the wood. So as you can see, she's had better days, so I might replace both sides. I'm just pulling off the carpet here. You can see just how rotten that bit of wood is. It's literally just falling apart. So we've got this bit of wood that we've had left over from when we did the tinny floor. So it's not marine ply. Apparently it's better than marine ply and will not rot, according to the place we bought the wood from. So I'm going to sop it out. I'm going to cut it out. I've just pulled the carpet off so I can get exact measurements. It just looks absolutely disgusting under there. So I've cut out that wood. Next step is to try and get these screws out to reuse them. Or sorry, try and get the hinges out to reuse them. They look alright. I think I might be able to reuse them. They're just covered in glue, but we'll drill them out, see how they go. Alright, so I've just popped some silicone on that screw just to try and keep it a little bit more watertight. I've pre-drilled these holes. So I'm just going to go and dry fit it into the boat first and make sure that it actually fits in that hole before I put some carpet on it. Righto, so I've just cut that little bit for the electric motor. I've put it like that. I think I need to come out a bit with those wires. I mean, with that cut for those wires. Otherwise it's going to jam it up against this part here. But width-wise, she looks alright. Lengthwise she'll be a bit tight, but that'll be alright because it'll be nice and firm with the carpet. It'll sit there nicely, it won't fly up. Alright, so I got a little distracted yesterday, didn't get this finished. So it's the next day and all our wood's all cut out, ready to go. I've also cut the carpet. So I'm going to use this Tough Turf synthetic grass adhesive in the caulking gun and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works. It's a bit different to the stuff that we used in the tinny, but I only needed a small amount. So here we go. I don't have a trowel, so this is my next best option. Alright, so we just wait for that to go a bit tacky, and then I will put it flat on the carpet. Alright, so it's getting a little bit tacky there. So I might just turn her over and stick her down. Alright, so I've done that little piece. It's just sitting there. I've turned it over and put the battery on just so it sort of gets squished as it dries and it stays there. I'm just waiting for this piece to go off. So yeah, apparently need more than that caulking gun because I've run out just up here. So it'll hold, and if it doesn't I'll just pop some staples in it. Alright, so moment of truth, we'll see if it actually fits with the carpet. I've just got a little slit here for these wires to go in. I have to put the camera down and do it two hands. Alright, so we've just given it a little tap to get it nice and flush up that end. Got the wires through and she fits. So before I actually push it right down, I'm just gonna staple on the little handle so that if it does get jammed up in there, I can get it open easily enough. So my goal was to have this all nicely carpeted on the underside. I know it doesn't matter, but it made it look a bit pretty. I'll show you how the other hatch is. But I'm just going to pop this piece of wood here. The original piece was glued and it literally just fell off. So I think it was there for a little bit more stability because this hatch is gets quite a bit of traffic. So just helps to support that piece of wood there. So I'm just going to screw this one in and then we're going to go pop it all in the boat. Alright, well that was a success. It works. It's all there. It's nice and solid when you walk over it. It's not going to go bloody through it like I was. And we've got all our safety gear in there, nicely tucked away. Well, if you got this far, thanks for watching. We're going out tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have another ep up after this. See ya.